If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. Our ability to adapt is amazing. Our ability to change isn't quite as spectacular. If something is important, it deserves to be experienced deeply. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. Study the past if you want to define the future. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. You know you made it when your friends tell their friends that you are their friend. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. I do not know everything, still many things I understand. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. Sound intelligence promises victory in every battle. Life is not measured by what you have. It's measured by what you give. You don't put your life into your books. You find it there. The only source of knowledge is experience. The trouble is, you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. No crime is a means to an end. No crime can be rationalized. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. It isn't where you came from. It's where you're going that counts. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. Never curse a fall. The ground is where humility lives. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. The world is already full of critics. To stand out, be an encourager. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. If we don't change the direction we are headed, we will end up where we are going. I can chase you, and I can catch you, but there is nothing I can do to make you mine. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. When you walk in silence, your excellence will always speak for you. Nobody ever lives their life all the way up, except bullfighters. To know that we know what we know, and that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge. Life is a bittersweet journey, my friend, a bittersweet journey. Life is a comedy to those who think, a tragedy to those who feel. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Men do less than they ought, unless they do all they can. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. You don't destroy what you want to acquire in the future. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. Be patient when becoming someone you haven't been before. Most of what I say is complete truth. My edit button is broken. More powerful than the will to win is the courage to begin. Beware of the small things. A small leak can sink a great ship. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. If you can dream it, you have the innate ability to make it a reality in your life. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Fez est ab host docere. One should learn even from one's enemies. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. Where the willingness is great, the difficulties cannot be great. Do your work, then step back, the only path to serenity. I know the joy of fishes in the river, through my own joy, as I go walking along the same river. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. There's no point having wishes if you don't at least try to do them. Only one who devotes himself to a cause with his whole strength and soul can be a true master. For this reason, mastery demands all of a person. From a certain point onward, there's no longer any turning back. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. It was easier to ask for forgiveness than it was to get permission. Respect is earned, honesty is appreciated, trust is gained, loyalty is returned. Once you realize you deserve better, letting go will be the best decision ever. Our lives can't be measured by our final years. Of this I am sure. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. Life happens, shit happens, and it happens a lot, to a lot of people. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in towel. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. Don't set your goals by what other people deem important. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Old ways won't open new doors. Instinct is a makeshift, an admission of helplessness before the problem of reality. The difficult problems in life always start off being simple. Great affairs always start off being small.